Hello, my name is Howard Protter. I'm a partner with Jacobowitz & Gubitz on the municipal law team at Jacobowitz & Gubitz. Today I wanted to speak to you about a subject that's somewhat confusing at times to members of the public and to municipal officials, and that is the open meetings law. The open meetings law in New York is under Article 7 of the Public Officers Law. That statute governs what constitutes a meeting and how the meeting is to be conducted and what the notice requirements are. Each of those areas deserves some careful attention because there is confusion. Not every meeting of public officials is actually a meeting. For example, if 2 or 3 members of a public body happen to be at a barbecue, that's not a public meeting. A public meeting is where people get together for purposes of discussing official municipal business. Now, sometimes unofficial meetings can slip into official meetings. For example, if a majority of a board happens to be at the town hall or the village hall at the same time to pick up their mail, and they start chatting with one another, that's not an official meeting. However, if one of them suggests they go into the conference room to talk about a certain municipal issue, that does constitute a meeting. Another new aspect of the open meetings law is a reflection of the times and the new digital age we live in. And that is the public notice of meetings must go on the municipality's website. The assumption is most municipalities do have a website, and therefore it's convenient to put the notice of that meeting on the website. However, an even newer addition to the public officers law is geared to those municipalities that have high-speed internet access. And for those municipalities, if you're one of those fortunate beings, you have to post the copies of resolutions, documents that are going to be discussed, any policies, or any other materials that otherwise would be available under the Freedom of Information law on your website before the meeting. Copies of those information and those documents must also be available for the public at the meeting. Now, if someone requests copies in advance of the meeting, they're entitled to receive those if it's practical and if they pay the fees that the municipality charges for FOIL documents. Now, not all portions of the public meeting are open, in fact, to the public. Under certain conditions, which make sense when you think about them and when you hear about them, the public may be excluded from certain deliberations of the public body. The resolution, though, to go into executive session must be very specific because only the following subjects can be discussed in executive session. That means once the board is in executive session, it can't start talking about something else. So let me discuss with you some of those reasons for going into the executive session and excluding the public. One would be a discussion regarding matters that would affect public safety. Another would be matters that would identify law enforcement personnel, undercover agents, etc. Discussions of proposed, pending, or current litigation that involves the municipality. Collective bargaining negotiations under the Taylor Law, where the strategy of the municipality may be revealed prematurely. The medical, financial, credit, or personal history of an individual or of a company where the municipality is either thinking about hiring somebody or entering into a contract with them. As you can see, the open meetings law has a lot of pitfalls in it and a lot of aspects that are pretty technical, so that if a municipality takes an action which was improperly taken under the open meetings law, it is subject to being nullified by the courts. And that can also, unfortunately for the municipality, result in an award of attorney's fees. So if you have any questions regarding the open meetings law and how you've seen it applied, or if you're a municipal official and have questions about how best to apply it, please consult with Jacobowitz & Gubitz, visit our website, and we're happy to provide you with whatever information we can.